If you don't know who I am, my name is Addisyn Grace. I'm a singer and a songwriter, and I post every Wednesdays and Fridays. Today's video is going to be a lyric breakdown video. Essentially what a lyric breakdown video is, it's where you take a song and you really just dissect it. You look at each part of the song and you talk about why these lyrics were written, essentially. And today I'm going to be doing it on my song Make Believe, but if you want me to dissect other people's songs, I'd be more than happy to. I love really digging into the meaning of songs and just talking about it and maybe going into different artists and stuff like that. If you want to hear that, just let me know. So here's the first verse to my song Make Believe. So this song started as a piano track originally. I was just scrolling through YouTube trying to find random songwriting piano tracks just to practice my writing, and I came across this song, and I'll link it down below if you want to check it out or if you want to write your own song. But I really liked everything about it. I loved the melody, but I was just not feeling the piano part. Not because it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Don't get me wrong when I say that. But I'm a guitar person 1000%. And so I really felt like I would be able to do it justice on the guitar. So I just transferred the basics of what the song was onto the guitar, and that's how this essentially started. And so the first two lyrics are, "You're everything I could ever want, you're perfect on paper." And to me, as I was writing the song, I imagined someone in a relationship whose partner essentially checked off all the boxes. You know, the next two lines are, "You're kind, beautiful, and smart. You treat me like an angel." You know, if you look at it as what a perfect partner, a perfect person should be, they check off all the boxes. You know, they're kind, they're beautiful, they're smart. They're everything that you might stereotypically describe as a perfect partner. But as you keep listening to the next line, it is, "You said that you loved me with a wedding ring, but it's hard to say I love you back when I don't feel a thing." This person in the song is really feeling dread. They're feeling like they should love this person. Like everyone is saying that this person is perfect, they're the perfect person, and you would think that you would fall in love with them. You would think that in your heart they would be the perfect person. Like, of course you'd have to fall in love with them, but you just really don't feel it. You don't feel the spark. You don't feel what you feel like you're supposed to feel in a relationship. And this is really the emotion I was trying to capture in this first verse. Here's the chorus for Make Believe. So the first line of the chorus, or the first two lines, "I don't love you like I used to, but I hate myself for trying." And this really encompasses the feeling of, I hate having to try to love you. You know, I feel like I should love you, but it's just not there. And I hate myself that I have to pretend that I'm having to try to love you, but I do, and I wish that I could just tell you how I feel, but there's something deep down inside me that feels like I can convince myself otherwise. The next few lines are some of my favorites that I wrote in the song, just personally. "Every time I hear your voice, I just start to cry." Kind of the moment of every time that this person's partner walks in the room and starts talking, that they just feel dread because they know that they're holding this secret. They know, especially after the proposal that happened, that they don't want to marry them. They don't feel that spark of, oh my gosh, I want to marry this person, and it's really heavy on their heart, but they're afraid to say anything. So instead of saying anything, their instinct, their emotion is to just cry when they hear their voice, cry when they hear this person's voice, and try to hold it in. And that kind of leads into the next line of the chorus, which is, "I feel like a zombie in this make-believe world." And it's kind of touching on the fact that society paints this perfect picture of what a partner should be, and this person fills all the boxes. You know, they are perfect. They are essentially what a love of someone's life would be, but you just feel like you're playing make-believe. You feel like it's not what you want. It's not what you ever imagined. And that's kind of what I mean. But when I say I feel like a zombie, you feel like you're dragging, you feel like you're just, you know, slowly dragging through this relationship and through life in this make-believe world that everyone else has created for you. And the next line is, because I'm supposed to be happy with a lover like you, kind of touching on everything else I said. I'm supposed to be happy, I'm supposed to love you, but I don't. So this is verse 2 of Make Believe. The first verse is, I dreamed of a future, just you and I, but dreams turn to nightmares and nightmares turn to lies. Kind of saying, like, in the beginning I had high hopes. In the beginning I had this image of what we could be and I was excited, but as I really started getting into the relationship, it started to turn into nightmares. It was everything that I feared happening. You know, this person is head over heels for me and they're perfect, but I just don't feel anything. And that's kind of what this person is saying, is that their nightmares started to turn into lies. Because they were living their worst nightmare, they started lying, they started pretending like they were happy. This kind of ties into the next line, which is, I'm sitting here playing pretend, because it's just easier to live a life that you already live. It's easier to play make-believe and it's easier to play pretend. It's, for this person, they feel like it's easier to just pretend that they're in love and stick with something that's not too crazy, something that they're familiar with. Because in their heart they're kind of afraid to move on because they've been with this person for so long, and even though they don't feel that spark, it's still on their mind of, you know, what if I don't find anyone else? And that's kind of what's holding them back. And so, you know, they're expressing that it's just easier. It's easier to live this life. That's why nothing has changed. So then there's another chorus, but I'll kind of skip past that since we already went over that. And then the next line is the bridge. And so the bridge kind of all means the same thing. You deserve the world, and I know that you can have it all, but not with me. Someone to hold you tight and love you till the end of time, but that's not me. Essentially saying that you are an amazing person and you deserve all these amazing, really great things in life, but unfortunately that can't be with me. And then at the very end of the song, we have another chorus. I love my choruses. But then we also have this ending fade out chorus. I don't love you like I used to, but I hope you understand when you're in another's arms, why I did what I did. And this kind of ties the whole song together, because this person finally found the strength in them to break up, to end the relationship. And they feel really bad because they know that it hurts the other person a lot, and they know that there's going to be a lot of pain in the beginning. But deep down in their heart, they know that they're doing their partner a favor, because they know that in the long run, they'll be happier with someone else. And when they're in another's arms, when they're with someone else, they'll realize how grateful they actually are for that relationship ending, and that they're so much happier in this new relationship, and they have everything that they have ever wanted in this new relationship, and that everything actually ended up working out in the end. If you haven't checked out Make Believe and you want to, it's literally the video that I posted just before this. So if you want to, I encourage you to. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see me cover different artist songs, just leave a comment below who you would want to hear next. So thank you so much for watching.